Everybody in the Be Live, in the Raindrops and Roses team, I am so excited to be jumping in here secretly on your team. Hopefully there will be some people just jumping on here and letting me know that they're here. Before I do that, I just want to say you guys are so fortunate to have leaders like Denise and Cody Lynn and Bill who are willing to take the time, effort, and energy to plan an event like this for you, just for you. Because a lot of leaders won't take the time, effort, and energy to do a big event like this and to bring somebody in to speak to you who is knowledgeable. So I'm very, very excited that you all are in this particular group and that you have leaders like Denise and Cody Lynn and Bill that will invest their time and effort and energy to educate you and to raise you up to that next higher level of learning. That is a huge thing. Having done big events myself, I know what it takes, and it takes some effort and some work. So kudos to everybody who's helping to plan that event and all of the volunteers and all of the people that are contributing to teach in that. It's just going to be a phenomenal, phenomenal event. I just have to say a little bit. I don't know if many people might not know this, but I am Sonia Swan, and I am a Diamond with Young Living. And it just so happens that Dr. Tom Reed and Evangeline Reed are my sponsor and enrollers. Yeah, for real, they are. So they are actually, Evangeline Reed is my sister. So that would make Dr. Tom Reed my brother-in-law. So I can truly say that I have known Tom and Evangeline for, let's not say how many years, but a lot of years. And I have just been so amazed at what has happened in their family since they found essential oils. I can say that their family has done 180-degree, just all the way turnaround from being very allopathic to being very natural in the time that they have found essential oils. So the neat thing about that is that Dr. Tom Reed has all of that allopathic knowledge, and then he now has all of that natural knowledge. So he knows both sides of the coin, and that's really important, especially if you have people that are more allopathic people and they'd like to talk to somebody who has been in that allopathic field before. They can really relate to Dr. Tom because he's been, of course, he still is practicing. So he's a triple board certified podiatrist and a surgeon. So he's quite an amazing individual. He's actually created his own patented some things in the medical world as well. So they have 5 kids, and they're just amazing people. And I promised you, hi, how are you, Rebecca? This actually lets me kind of post the questions. This is a new format for me. This is called Be Live. So I need to be watching this, right? But hi, Rebecca. It's good to see you. All right, now I forgot where I was, but that's okay. So it's very interesting to me to see Tom presenting to audiences now and with such eloquence. I have to say, when he was talking at convention, I wasn't able to get to all of the breakout sessions because a lot of times I get caught in the hallway, but I kind of slid in the back room of the last presentation that he did at convention. And I have to tell you, that room was packed out, like sold out. So many people there. I don't know how many of you guys have actually been to that presentation that Tom did at convention. If you want to post something below about what's your one word for that, that would be fabulous, whether you're seeing this now or seeing this in the replay. Because I tell you what, there were people in tears in that room. There was no more room. You could not fit in the room. That was how requested that was. Yeah, it was very hard to get in there, wasn't it? Because it was so packed. And I was watching him speak, and I'm standing in the back, and I'm watching like every slide that goes up, every slide that goes up, and people were taking pictures of every single slide. So if I had one piece of advice for you, it's make sure your camera is fully charged, right? and take a picture of every slide, because you are going to want to take a picture of every slide. It is such powerful information. And Tom doesn't care, so I'm just telling you that up front. You can make sure that you get that recorded, that information for yourself and your team and your future and your children. This is powerful information that he's going to be sharing on epigenetics. And I know that's a really weird word. So I was trying to figure out like how to tell people what epigenetics is, but it's really the way to change our own DNA. Okay? So a lot of people say, well, my mom's diabetic, my grandma's diabetic, my great-grandma's diabetic, so I'm just going to be diabetic. Well, there's actually a way to change your own DNA so that those genes don't have to express themselves. Okay, so that doesn't mean that automatically I'm going to be a diabetic if everybody in my family's a diabetic. It depends on a lot of factors, and he teaches you what those factors are so that we don't have to go down the same road as everybody went down before us. It's such a powerful teaching. And he was telling me one of the favorite things that he loves to do is to stay afterwards and just visit with people. And he was saying he had people coming up to him and just crying, just telling him, oh my gosh, I didn't have hope before I came to this talk, and now I have hope. And the talk since convention just keeps getting better and better and better and better every time he does it. As a matter of fact, we do a big event called Vibrant Health every couple of years. And this last one, I was kind of like, I don't know, trying to figure out which speakers to have. And interestingly, I had your own lovely Heather Brock, who is amazing, by the way. She blew our whole crowd here in Iowa away. So I was struggling with some of the other speakers. I wasn't sure who to have. And I had people all of a sudden after convention start texting me, oh my gosh, can you get Dr. Tom Reed here? Can you please get Dr. Tom Reed here to do his epigenetics talk? And so we did. We had him at our Vibrant Health event. And I have to say, it was probably, besides Heather's, of course, it was probably one of the best love talks of the whole event, right? All right, so now I have to stop and tell you a cute story. So we're planning this event, right? And we've got, yes, exactly, Denise. He gives people hope that what has been going on in their family doesn't have to continue. And not only for us, but for our children and our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren. We don't have to pass those things along. There's things that we can do that we can teach to other people, that they don't have to pass those things along. So, okay. So Heather was coming to our event, right? And I sent out this little Google Doc that said, I was trying to take care of our speakers. So we asked them, what's your favorite foods? What are your favorite drinks? What things do you like? What things special can we do for you, or make sure that we have in your room? And Heather says, she types in there, she's like, she didn't know what to type, so she typed in, I'd like some unicorn blood and some single malt whiskey with a splash of cassia. Right? Does that sound like Heather to you? And I'm like, what? What is she talking about? So I'm reading this to my kids, and my kids go, Mom, actually, unicorn tears are more powerful than unicorn blood. Now, I don't know where they learned this. I don't know what this is from. But so then on the form, I see that Dr. Tom Reed has typed in there, yeah, I'll take some of that unicorn blood too. I'm like, these guys are too hilarious. Well, what I didn't know was that Dr. Tom Reed was not the one typing that in the form. It was my sister Evangeline who was typing it. So Tom had no idea, doesn't it? That does sound exactly like Heather. She is just hilarious. We absolutely love her. And so I'm thinking, okay, what am I going to do that can be really fun for her when she gets here? So I take some Nature Red, right, and I put it in a little clear glass bottle, and I label it unicorn blood. And then I sent somebody to the store to get a little tiny, like 1 ounce thing of whiskey. I don't know if it was single malt or not. And then we did a little sample bottle of cassia, right? And we stuck this all in the gift basket with the fun things that we gave him. So she gets there, and she realizes that I gave her unicorn blood, whiskey, and a shot of cassia. Well, unfortunately for Dr. Tom, because I thought it was him, I gave him the same thing in his basket. And he gets to his room, his hotel room. He's like, what is Sonia doing? What is this unicorn blood and single malt whiskey with cassia? He has absolutely no idea. So anyway, that's just a funny little story. And it was very, very fun for us to work with Heather. So this Dr. Tom Reed, who is my brother-in-law, and I so admire and respect him, has not only played to sold-out crowds, you cannot get in the room, but he's going to be talking about things that are really relevant to you and relevant to your friends and relevant to your family. These are current modern-day issues that you are going to want to know about, your friends are going to want to know about. And if it were me, I might even just buy 5 tickets right now. Just get 5 tickets and like make a commitment. I am going to buy 5 tickets and I'm going to bring 5 friends with me, because I promise you, you are going to get there and you're going to go, holy cow, I wish I had 5 friends with me. Not just from Tom's talk, but also from Cody Lynn and from Denise and the things that they're going to be sharing. You're going to get there and you're going to start thinking, oh, so-and-so, I got to share this with so-and-so, and I got to share this with so-and-so. So rather than wait until you're already there and you're like kicking yourself in the pants for not bringing those friends with you, just get those tickets now and make a commitment. Because what happens when we buy tickets for an event like this and we make that commitment, we end up going out and finding the 5 friends to come with us. Or maybe you're a platinum leader, or maybe you're a gold leader and you want to buy 10 tickets to this event. So let's see, 5 tickets would be, it's $40 for the event. So 5 tickets would be $200. It will be the best $200 investment that you ever made. These big events are powerful. They're not only powerful for the information, which will be powerful, but they're also powerful because of the networking with the other people and the vision that it casts for you and your group. They see, you see I have a little cat behind me. Hello, kitty, kitty. This is Ginger. She's decided to come play with me outside. I'm on my deck because my kids are taking piano right now. So it is also powerful because people see this bigger picture. They realize it's not just you in your living room passing oils and telling stories. This is a movement. This is a group of people who have a purpose and a plan, and they're attracted to that, and they want to be part of that. So these big events are powerful, and that's really the way network marketing works. It's from event to event to event to event. So my hope would be that after this event, October, I don't know what the date is. Can you type that in, Denise, whatever that date is for this event? So my hope would be that after this event, you have another event to promote for at the end of this event. I don't care if it's a basic oils gathering that you're doing with you and your friends, but something else to promote for another event. So the 21st of October, the 21st, mark it on your calendar, get your calendar out right now, mark it down, and mark down how many people you're going to have with you. So I know for sure that this talk that Dr. Reed is going to give is going to change the entire way that you view the world. I am not kidding you. It is absolutely going to change the way that you and your friends that are with you see the world around you and how you react to that. What steps do you take? It is wonderful. So he's going to be talking about things like the MTHFR gene mutation, which is a big thing right now. Sometimes he talks about weight gain in genetics. Sometimes he talks about vaccines or gluten disorder or autism. This last time I was just watching back through for you guys, just so I could recreate my own knowledge and excitement. I was watching back through the video that we took of him at our event, and he even talked about some other things that he changes from time to time. So we were just at the Eclipse. We were together with Dr. Reed and Evangeline, and I watched him do this presentation in somebody's living room. This is what he loves to do. He loves to teach this stuff. And he'd added even more things in from the last time that I had heard him. So you guys, I imagine, are going to get this upgraded version of even what he did for us at our event. So you can learn sometimes just one thing that changes your whole entire life. Just one thing. We don't have to move. We don't have to move ourselves drastically to wind up in a totally different place. We just have to go 1 degree different. And just 1 degree's difference is going to take us to a whole nother place. And you may get that 1 degree in Dr. Tom's talk. You may get that 1 degree in Denise's talk. You may get that 1 degree in Cody Lynn's talk or Bill's talk, something that they share with you. Every single one of these big events is a chance to change your life and change the lives of the people around you. And it's not just talk, because I've seen this over and over and over again. These events change lives. Yes, the compound effect, Darren Hardy, just a little tiny bit of movement, a little tiny bit of change in one particular direction. If you're a sailor and you just move your sail 1 degree, you could be in a whole nother country, right? By the time you reach your destination. So I don't want to keep you all night. I just am overjoyed to get an honor. I know Denise and I were in a kind of a little leadership group together, and she said she was going to have Dr. Tom, and I'm like, oh, can I get in there and just give my own encouragement to everybody to get to this talk no matter what it takes. So if you have to fly, if you have to drive, if you have to carpool, if you have to ask off of work, if you have to find a babysitter, I'm trying to think of the other reasons why people give me for not coming. But there is no excuse. $40 is so cheap. It is so inexpensive. $40 is so inexpensive. We waste that on a night out to dinner, a half of like a couple going out to dinner. And this is something that can change your entire life. So how many tickets? Tell yourself, how many tickets am I going to order? If it's just you and you're brand new and you go, I don't know, I don't have 5 people. I just have me. Just get a ticket for you. And if you're a silver, get 5 tickets. If you're gold or a platinum, get 10 tickets. And get committed. Get a group of people together to get some tickets together. And get everybody committed. And that way, when you email your members and you message your members or you text your members or your leaders and you say, are you going to this event? Because I'm going, I got my ticket already. See, that's powerful. It's powerful when we're already committed. We have here in Iowa, we have Sarah Harnish coming. And Skylar Mann and Sherry Stevens, a couple of our leaders, are bringing Sarah Harnish in. And I just got my tickets tonight. So I didn't even feel like I could promote it well until I had my tickets. So I have to get my tickets first, and then I can say, guys, I wouldn't miss this for the world. I've got my tickets. It's that commitment, it's that decision that you're going to do it no matter what, no matter who comes with you. You're going to be there, and you're going to move heaven and earth to be there. So I know sometimes, I know in my group, it's kind of hard for your leaders like Denise and Cody Lynn to like promote for themselves. Hey, come to my event because I'm so great, right? It's hard, but I'm telling you, leaders that will step out and do this for you are amazing. So you guys appreciate them, truly and genuinely appreciate them. And I am excited. I just barely know Denise, and I just barely got to meet Cody Lynn at convention. We met at the farm. And so I'm really excited to get to know all of them better. And we already know and love your upline, Heather Brock. So you are in a great place. You have a great team here, and this is going to be one phenomenal event. And I'm so honored, Denise. Thank you for letting me pop in your group. I'm very excited I was a little nervous to get in here and talk to everybody that I had never talked to before. So if you're up in the morning and you're watching this replay, you notice it's kind of dark out here where I am, and I'm actually in my coat. It's kind of hot now, but I was in my coat because it's like 61 degrees here. I don't know what it is where you guys are, but it is cold here. You are going to have a great time, and do not put it off. Have you ever, I think the Silvers were given at Silver Retreat this book called something about 5 seconds. Like when you want to do something, take action within 5 seconds, or you put it off and you delay and you don't do it. So after this video is over, Denise is probably going to post the link to this event that's coming up on October 21st. So click on it. Don't wait after those 5 seconds. Take that action within those 5 seconds. Get on that link. Get out your card or whatever it is, however you're going to pay for this, and get that ticket. It's going to be one of the most valuable things for you. October, November, December are the 3 best months in network marketing. So how many people you have at this event might even determine your success for the next 6 months. You could build momentum at this event for the next 6 months. I always tell people, and I'm sorry, I know I said I would go, but I always tell people this. Oh, the last thing, I promise. Okay, so if you're going to an event, imagine that your friends are going to get a $1,000 bill taped under their chair. That's what's going to be there when they get to this event. I'm not saying this isn't this, but just imagine this, right? So imagine your urgency to get your friends to this event if you knew that when they got there, there was going to be a $1,000 bill taped underneath their chair. And if they sat in that chair, they could take that $1,000 bill with them when they left. Okay, but here's the catch. You can't tell them that they're going to get the $1,000 bill. So what ways would you use to persuade them to get into the chair at this event? Like, oh my gosh, Sue, you don't realize, no, that thing that you had planned, oh my gosh, no, I can't even tell you. I can't tell you why you've got to be there, but you have got to be there. You've got to get in the chair. It is going to be worth your while. Trust me, it is going to be worth your while. Let's do everything we can to help you. And I know sometimes when I have leaders or potential leaders that have things that come up and they don't know how to overcome them, I help them overcome them. I don't have a babysitter. Okay, great. What can we do to help you get a babysitter? Let me call around. Let's find out. Who do we know? I can't get off of my job. Okay, let's think about this. Who else can we get to fill in for that period of time? We brainstorm and we figure out. So you as a leader, if you are a leader or you just beginning, you can help those people overcome whatever it is that they've got. Like, if you could get a babysitter, would you go? If you could get out of work, would you attend half a day? If you could come up with $40, would you want to go? And there's your answer. If they say yes, then you can say, great, let's get to work on that. Okay? So that's my tip for tonight. Love to you all. Love to Denise and Cody Lynn and Bill, and love to Heather. And you guys have a phenomenal evening. Go get your tickets right now. It's going to be down below here, I promise you. And you're going to want to get those ASAP. Be committed. Have a great time. Tell Dr. Tom hi. Ask him to bring up some blueberries from his blueberry farm. That's his favorite thing, you know. And you guys have a fabulous, fabulous night. And I will figure out how to end this. It's all new. All right, bye.